Animal control officers in Charlotte County investigate a brutal case of animal neglect.
A Collier man is undergoing emergency surgery tonight after he loses his arm in an accident at the Collier landfill.
Plus, we'll tell you what's really inside your cigarettes. Wink News Tonight is next.
This is Wink News Tonight, 11 at 11. 11 minutes of non-stop news, weather, and sports.
Good evening, I'm Lois Tomey.
I'm Jim McLaughlin. Charlotte County's Animal Control is trying to solve a disturbing mystery tonight. Officers found 3 pigs, several ducks, and 2 dead horses in a remote Port Charlotte area. Wink News reporter Karen Holly found out the county owns the land, but nobody seems to know who abandoned the animals. That's tonight's top story.
At first, it's hard to see, but inside this abandoned garage, huddled together, are 3 pigs. Outside are several ducks searching for food. The sheriff's office got an anonymous tip to
60 days in jail and a $500 fine. Well, if you've been to the gas station lately, you may be feeling a bit lighter in your pocketbook. As the price of gas continues to go up, we're all wondering, will it ever go back down again? Susanna Falero takes a closer look.
We all need it to get around, and lately it's been more and more expensive. Doesn't it seem as if every time you're at the pump, those gas prices seem a little bit higher?
It's pretty high, about 10 cents a gallon too high.
Outrageous. It seems like you can't do nothing about it, you know? But if you're gonna go anywhere, you gotta pay gas prices.
Gas prices rose to a 9-year high in the last week of January, which is fuel's slowest period of demand. So experts say by this summer, which is the busiest driving season, motorists might see gas prices at an all-time high.
And it's all because of cuts by OPEC, which are petroleum exporting companies who choked back the flow of oil by 5 million barrels a day.
I would like to see them open some of our oil reserves and start furnishing more oil to the companies.
Although that idea might help out, the White House says it doesn't plan to release any oil from its reserve. Gas prices are a bit different in every gas station. At this Mobil in Cape Coral, it was $1.40 for regular, and right across the street at the 76 station, it was 2 cents cheaper. While down in Naples, it was $1.48. That's 10 cents more for the same type of gas.
I do believe they're a little outrageous. I think that you can go somewhere else, even though this is really convenient to my house and I'm in a hurry, I do have to pay for the price. If I see a lower price, then yeah, I'll go for it.
Well, I generally burn premium. I'm supposed to, but I put in plus because it's 10 cents cheaper.
Susanna Falero, Fox 4 News.
Well, downtown Fort Myers was the place to be this afternoon as thousands lined up on the street for the Edison Festival of Light Junior Parade. And while most would agree that kids can talk the talk, today they had a chance to walk the walk. Some even chose to run. The annual event is a way for kids and their parents to take part together in the Festival of Lights. We've been told participation in the event works wonders for nap time. Well, a Valentine's alert for you tonight in case you may have forgot. Tomorrow is the big day. Tonight, Corey Sabin has some last-minute Valentine's ideas.
Most kids don't know much about Valentine's Day. For them, it's just another chance to get candy.
I don't know. I just like it. It's a very good time.
You can't go wrong with flowers. This florist stocked up bouquets for tomorrow and put the finishing touches on their roses.
We're going to have at least probably a dozen vehicles delivering tomorrow starting at 7:30 in the morning and probably be going all day long.
They say they have more than 1,000 deliveries lined up, and roses are expected to cost nearly $65 a dozen. If you really love her, you can buy something sexy. Stylish hearts adorn this Valentine robe, or this bra with heart-shaped cups could be just what she's looking for.
We have about 20 outfits that are specifically for Valentine's Day that have hearts on them.
You can send a message to your sweetheart or even a subtle card. Better yet, get a 4-legged friend to do it. Don't just stare at her, say I love you.
Well, if you don't want the candies or the balloons to express your love, the best way to go is with a singing gorilla.
Well, those certainly are some great ideas for Valentine's Day, but it certainly isn't easy finding something special for that someone special, and sometimes what you get isn't always what you want. So what's the buzz in Lee County? What would you like to receive this Valentine's Day? Okay, we have a bit of a problem with that tape. We'll try and get back to our buzz in just a moment. We'll take a break now. And coming up on Fox 4 News at 10, his son fights to clear his father's name. And tomorrow he has his day in court. And ooh la la, the party is just beginning on the French Riviera. For Odyssey.com, we've got details coming up.
And after an absolutely gorgeous weekend, what is the work week shaping up to look like? I've got that Fox forecast coming up in just a second.
This is your news, Fox 4 News at 10, with Sean Boyd, Chip McAfee weather, and Mike Perlow sports.
The best pre-owned savings in Southwest Florida, Bill Branch Chevrolet. Yes, that's my final answer. This 96 Tahoe, don't pay more, $21,888. 99 Olds Bravada, low miles, $23,899. You win because we don't play games. Bill Branch Chevrolet.
Everybody in the family loves watching the kids grow up, and they do it through pictures.
Grandma and Grandpa.
And they love getting pictures of the girls.
Phoebe and Papa Jack.
Pictures like this when we're having fun together.
Uncle Chase and Uncle Bob.
Probably the best pictures of Alex are the ones with food on her face.
Yeah.
Uncle Matt.
We take the film to Walmart because we're in there, you know, every week anyway.
And Aunt Lisa.
We just drop our film off and we go shopping, and it's just very convenient.
Bring the stories of your life to Walmart Film Developing.
It's just important for the family to be able to see the girls grow up.
What are riches between friends? Can riches buy us what our hearts desire? The comfort of home? A magical evening? Human interest? Or the fleeting joys of nature? Can riches buy us such earthly delights?
Oh, yes. 3rd Street South in Old Naples.
With every rising of the sun, think of your life as just begun. Take care of the luxuries, and necessities will take care of themselves. Living well and beautifully and justly are all one thing. Gray Oaks Country Club.
Something for everyone. That's why Bill Branch pre-owned is so popular. This 95 Grand Marquis AARP special, $11,499. For the young and restless, 95 Buick Riviera. This week, $13,999. Need I say more? Bill Branch Chevrolet, Fort Myers.
Closed captioning is a service of Acura and Fox 4.
Let's get back to the buzz now, and as I mentioned before, sometimes what you get for Valentine's Day isn't always what you want. What's the buzz in Lee County? What would you like to receive for Valentine's Day?
Well, to be safe, I'd say it'd be chocolate. I'm eating a chocolate cookie, so chocolate's pretty safe for a perfect Valentine.
My perfect Valentine's gift would be a round at golf down at Myrtle Beach, complete with airfare and a whole 9 yards. However, I need to do something with her, so I'd send her to San Diego for her perfect gift.
I'd like to have a romantic dinner in my new house if my contractor would ever finish it with my wife.
Flowers, candy, and cooking your old lady dinner.
A candlelit dinner on the beach and 98 degrees of
Now let's go to Cupid himself, Chip McAfee, with our Fox forecast. Chip?
Well, a sunny, beautiful day here in Southwest Florida. I got out to the beach myself, out on Sanibel. Water a little too chilly for me, but it was very nice out there. Catch some rays. Taking a look at what's going on outside right now. Still rather warm out there, 68 degrees. Winds out of the south around 8 miles per hour. Humidity is up around 87%. Could see a little bit of patchy fog, but if these winds don't die down, that won't be a problem during the overnight period. What's going on around the rest of the nation? Well, a bit. You can see we've got a big storm system here that's moving through the eastern part of the U.S. It's bringing snow to the northeast. And look at this, a big, big line of thunderstorms. Just like we said last night, this whole area was primed for some severe weather, and it is certainly getting it. We've got several tornado watches in effect right now. You can see these 3 boxes. These are tornado watches. Does even include northern portions of Florida and the Panhandle. That is in effect till 1 a.m. this morning, but it does not affect us here in Southwest Florida. We can take a little closer look and see these strong, strong storms that fired up. Just lots of red, numerous reports of severe weather. We've had anywhere from 1 to 2.5 inch hail in places. We've had tornadoes reported in Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, and just all over the place. We're now starting to get the severe weather to move into Georgia, and you can see this little cell right here. I believe we've got a tornado warning with that here in northern Florida, but just lots and lots of severe weather associated with these storms right now. We can go ahead and take a look at the current warnings right now. The yellow boxes are severe thunderstorm warnings, and we just have one tornado warning in effect right now, and that is in the panhandle of Florida right here. So this whole area is going to see a very, very stormy night. Taking a look at what's going on with cloud cover, you can see this whole area covered up with clouds. Northern part of the state covered with clouds, but here in the south, we were lots of sunshine today. Now they're saying, all the forecast models, that we're going to see more clouds as we head through the overnight into tomorrow. I guess it's this line right here that we're going to see start moving in, so we're going to see a partly cloudy, mostly sunny, mostly cloudy day tomorrow. Just a mix of sun and clouds, I think, is what we're going to see tomorrow. Get a little closer, we can see what our daytime highs were around the state. Very warm day. 74 in Pensacola, 76 Jacksonville, 77 Daytona, 78 in Orlando, 79 both in Miami and in Key West. We made it up to 81 at Page Field today in Fort Myers after an overnight low. Muggy overnight low, 56 degrees. You can see no rainfall in that rain gauge either. Taking a look at current temperatures at the 10 o'clock hour, 68 in Pensacola, 66 in Tallahassee, 61 Jacksonville, 67 Orlando, 70 at Palm Beach. Key West, the warm spot, 73 degrees at the top of our 10 o'clock hour. Here in Southwest Florida, we're looking at mainly in the 60s, 69 in Sarasota, 66 in Punta Gorda, 68 Fort Myers, Page Field, 70 degrees down in Naples, the warm spot. Taking a look at your forecast for the overnight period, we are going to see mostly clear skies, maybe. If the winds do die down, some patchy fog developing out there, but it shouldn't be anything like we've seen over the past couple of nights. A very light south wind is what we're expecting. Overnight lows, quite muggy. Upper 50s to the lower 60s. Taking a look at that Monday, partly cloudy skies, warm and windy. Look at those winds out of the southwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour. So it's going to be rather gusty tomorrow. Highs warm once again, upper 70s to around the mid 80s for our highs. What we're looking at, boating forecast, small craft need to exercise caution tonight and tomorrow. Southwest winds 15 to 20 knots, 4 to 6 feet will be the seas. Bay and inland waters, a choppy day. And taking a look at that 5-day Fox forecast, slight chance of showers tomorrow afternoon, only a 20% chance, really not worth mentioning. Looks like maybe a few more clouds tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, but the sunshine and the warm temperatures are here to stay throughout this work week. So it looks like, even though we may see a few more clouds moving into the forecast tomorrow, the warm temperatures are going to stay, and it doesn't look like we're going to see a big chance of rainfall either.
Did I hear you say you're on the beach at Sanibel today?
Yes, I was.
And you were cold?
The water was cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
No, I was very warm.
Because I was on the beach. I was on the beach at Sanibel last weekend.
Oh, no, yeah, but that water, I got my toes in, so that's enough.
You're right, it was cold. Okay, thanks a lot, Chip. Coming up on Fox 4 News at 10, a retirement speech turns into a pie throw in Bangkok, and in Kosovo, a new curfew is in effect to try and keep the peace. These stories still to come in World News.
Hey, South Florida, it's time for Ford's Extreme Sales Event. Get to your Southwest Florida Ford dealer and get excellent deals on all Ford X vehicles. Explorer, Explorer Sport, Expedition, and Excursion. Get great deals like a new Explorer Sport for just $222 a month. Just $222 a month for a real SUV. Plus, check out the exceptional deals on Expedition and Excursion. Hurry to the Extreme Sales Event now and see exactly why you can't afford not to drive a Ford.
Don't you hate the phrase, assembly required? Then try Chili's Sirloin Stack. It's a tender seasoned sirloin, sauteed onions, and grilled peppers all put together for a bold new taste. Chili's Sirloin Stack. Let's eat.
We love to do things together, and this is a great time of year for that.
Just good quality time with the kids.
Here we are, guys.
Well, we were able to find a throw to keep snuggled up in by the fire.
We watch a lot of movies, play a lot of board games.
Do you remember this one, Chris? I can go in there any time of the year and find exactly what I need.
So you don't have to shop at 2 or 3 different places. You shop at all at one store.
And prices are great.
This Valentine's Day, you'll find a lot to love at your neighborhood Walmart.
It doesn't really matter what time of year. You can find it here at Walmart.
The 2000 Kia Sportage. Rugged, dependable, and starting about $4,000 less than the Honda CR-V. The Sportage is built on a solid truck frame.
I wonder where those guys are.
They probably stopped off for hair gel or something.
The Honda has an ordinary car chassis, and that can affect your performance.
It's okay. Happens to a lot of guys.
Get up to $1,500 cash back on a new Kia Sportage until February 29th.
Attention ladies in aisle 4. Getting the nutrition you'd like out of that cereal?
Yeah?
Because you'd need 4 boxes to get the folic acid in 1 box of total.
Big appetite.
Excuse me. 12 boxes to equal the zinc in total.
Need another coupon?
And you. Even 25 boxes couldn't equal the vitamin E in total.
Express Lane? I don't think so.
Only Total has 100% of 10 vitamins and minerals. No other leading cereal comes close.
We'll take the Total.
Total Raisin Bran, Total Cornflakes. What are you getting for breakfast?
Ponder this. What makes Chili's Awesome Blossom so awesome? It is chopped, battered, and the rest is top secret because only Chili's has mastered the art of the onion.
The son of Dr. Sam Shepard continues in his fight to get his famous fugitive father's name cleared. Tomorrow he'll have his day in court. Ed Garston has a preview.
1954, it was dubbed the trial of the century and inspired the TV series and film The Fugitive. Rich, handsome doctor accused of bludgeoning his pregnant wife to death. The newspapers tried and convicted Dr. Sam Shepard even before his trial began. After 100 publicity-saturated days, a jury followed suit. After spending 10 years in prison, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Shepard's conviction, saying the trial judge didn't do enough to shield the jury from the publicity. Now, after a 10-year legal battle of his own, Shepard's only child has won his day in court, suing the state of Ohio for $2 million in damages for the wrongful imprisonment of his father and to have him declared legally innocent.
I'm here, I hope, to ultimately prove my father's innocence and reestablish the honor of my parents' love for one another.
Sam Reese Shepard believes the real killer was Richard Eberling, who worked as a handyman in the house where Marilyn Shepard was killed.
We knew that Eberling had been arrested in 1959 with the ring of Marilyn Shepard in his possession.
Eberling died in 1998 while serving a life sentence for an unrelated murder. Eberling reportedly confessed the Shepard murder to a fellow inmate shortly before his death. In 1997, Sam Shepard's body was exhumed at the request of his son so that DNA testing could be performed, technology not available in the 50s. The results? No match between Sam Shepard's blood and blood found at the crime scene. Last fall, prosecutors exhumed Marilyn Shepard's remains to perform DNA testing of their own.
We decided to call these results inconclusive.
However, Sam Reese Shepard says he's sure his father is innocent and has promised to spend the rest of his life, if necessary, to prove it. Ed Garston, CNN reporting.
And now let's take a look around our world at 10. Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak is facing growing pressure from within his own cabinet today for a swift withdrawal from Lebanon. Today, a former Israeli general joined the growing number of voices calling for an immediate withdrawal. The February 13th deadline for a draft agreement on a permanent peace treaty has now come and gone, but the two sides say they remain committed to a September deadline for a full peace agreement. Palestinian leaders say they'll declare an independent state by the end of the year, even with no agreement. K4 peacekeepers in Kosovo have imposed a curfew on the region's most ethnically divided city. They're trying to restore order after fighting in the region this morning. Peacekeepers say the trouble began with a grenade attack in an ethnic Albanian enclave. The United Nations Kosovo administrator is asking France to send more peacekeepers to the Balkans. At the UN Conference on Trade and Development in Bangkok, something very unexpected happened. The chairman of the International Monetary Fund got one in the face. An American anti-free trade activist got through security and hit the official in the face with a cake. The cake thrower then casually walked out of the building. And the party has officially begun on the French Riviera. Papier-mâché characters, flowers, marching bands, and majorettes stream through the streets today, kicking off the 3 weeks of Carnival that lead up to Ash Wednesday. Themes of the past and future were meshed for this year's parade called the Odyssey.com. Parties will be raging all around the world during the Christian season of Carnival, including the Rio Carnival in Brazil and Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Mike Perlow is in next with sports. The Ace Group Classic comes to an end. Mike.
That's right, Chris. The day started with 5 golfers tied for the lead
Will 18 holes be enough to determine a winner? Also, Tiger Woods puts the pressure on Phil Mickelson in hopes of capturing number 7.
Meet Booten Tidwell, bounty hunter. Knows crime doesn't pay, knows Chevy S10 does. Standard 4-wheel anti-lock brakes on every model, a bigger bed, and more interior room than Ford Ranger. It's what IntelliChoice calls a best overall value. It's what Boone calls his best catch yet.
Current GM owners and lessees, apply your loyalty-driven offer and get this great lease. Residency restrictions apply. Call for important lease details.
Chevy S10, like a rock.
My parents. They've shown me a lot of love and a lot of wisdom. One of the most important things they've shown me is that when someone you love is sick or hurt, only the best care will do. That's why we go to Radiology Regional when any of us need diagnostic testing. They're the best, and they know how important my family is to me. I couldn't wish for anything more than that.
Remember, you do have a choice. Ask your doctor for Radiology Regional Center.
Valentine dinner date? Forget the roses. Give her a diamond or two and add a little sparkle to the evening. This Valentine's Day, let a diamond show your heart's in the right place.
No place but service merchandise.
All diamonds up to 50% off for your Valentine. And from your heart to hers, a 1-carat diamond heart pendant. Now only $199.90, just in time for Valentine's Day. Shop in-store, by phone, or online.